Hi everyone. We'll do a video to be a response to Cole Craven and Wyndham Woodcraft are doing a video challenge. It's called Pathfinder Phase 1 Training Challenge. And I thought I would follow along and see how my results would come out, just for something to do. And anyway, the first part of it was packing list. Mine's pretty simple, about basically the same thing that the Pathfinder school I reckon asked for. Pretty much what Cole Craven has. A few things have changed a little bit. Okay, so the first part of it is 5 C's. Then the remaining 5 C's make it 10 C's. Then your redundancies. Okay, I'm going to go over real quick what I have. And the first thing is cutting tool, which I have my knife right here, which is the Tops Brother Bushcraft knife. It does have a ferro rod on it. Okay, the second thing would be combustion. I have my ferro rod and my flint and steel case right here, plus I do have a lighter on here. That's kind of redundant already, but that's what I carry in my fire kit. Then the next thing is cover. I do have a wool blanket out here, but for practical purposes I won't carry a wool blanket. Reason being is because if I decide to stay out all night at the temperature it is right now, being winter time, I would just carry a sleeping bag with me if I was going to stay out all night. But for my cover, I do have this Grab It heat blanket, which is what I always carry in my pack. Okay, cordage. I do have a variety of different types of cordage, and which I have regular nylon cord here. I have jute twine, and I have number 36 bank line right here. Probably all together is probably about, I would say, a good 150 feet cordage. Okay, and then I do have my steel bottle here, or my stainless steel bottle, which is what they recommend. Those are my 5 C's there. Okay, let's say I'm gonna zoom through this because most everybody are aware of the 5 C's and the 10 C's and the redundancies. Okay, now I'll go over my remaining 5 C's. I have a compass. It's the same compass that they recommend to have Pathfinder school. I was pretty impressed with this compass. I've done a lot of mapping compass and did a lot of orienteering. This seems like a fairly good compass. I'm used to more of a Lensatic or an M2 compass, which is well, the M2 is a lot higher grade compass, but can't afford no M2 compass. Plus, it's real finicky in a lot of cases too. It's used mainly for survey. Artillery used it. Okay, the next thing is my candling device, and I have my headlamp right here. This is probably not the headlamp I'm going to use. I've got a couple of better headlamps. However, I did want to show that I had a headlamp for candling device. Okay, my next one is a shemagh. I'm going to be carrying 100% cotton shemagh. Okay, and I have a roll of duct tape. Well, Gorilla Tape. It's not duct tape, but Gorilla Tape. I've been carrying this ever since I've seen it on the Pathfinder school. I haven't used a single piece of it yet. But anyway, I reckon it's good to have in your pack. Let me put this stuff back down here. So, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the next thing is cell needle. I do have a cell needle. If anybody's interested on where to buy these large cell needles at, you can buy a big pack of them in Walmart and also in just about any department store. They're not called cell needles. What they are is DAW. They're DAW repair needles. And usually you can find them where the craft stuff is inside Walmart, or you can find them in sewing over by the embroidery stuff. Is where I found this pack at. But yeah, this is actually the medium-sized cell needle that came in, and it is heavy duty. I mean, it's limber. Gives you a little bit more to hold on to. Okay. Now for my redundancies, which is pretty much simple. My redundant cutting tool is my saw. I do have a little fold out saw. This is a Gerber. However, I'll probably take my Baco. I just got this out because it was real quick to get to. Okay, my next thing would be my container. Got my Stanley cook cup here. It's got the graduations. Also inside here I have my lid. I have another can inside here. It's what I carry. And plus I have my Trangia stove in here, and Trangia always stays full. So anyway, and plus on my lid of my can, keep a P38 on it. It just pushes down in there. I think y'all seen this. Is where I fabricated this, and I have it where I can put the bell right there or lift it by fingers. But it works pretty good. It's kind of a copycat thing to Dave Canterbury's or the Pathfinder school's lid that they have now for their cups. Okay, and another redundancy thing I'll be carrying along with me is what I call my repair kit. I'll open it up real quick. I'm not going to take everything out. It has Ranger bands on it so I can burn them. And all this is a kit that I've put some leather on top so I can use for stropping my knife blades to keep them sharp. Or for that matter, I could actually keep my needle sharp too. And inside of it, well, you'll notice it's going to fall out on me. I got some medications, first aid, small first aid items. Got some knife sharpening equipment. I've got some olive oil for putting on my tools and stuff to keep rust and stuff. Plus I do have a rubber band. Of course Dave Canterbury tell you all about those. You use them for make slingshots out of, or you can use to suck water up out of straw for use as a straw, whatever. Okay, and my last item that I usually always carry with me, and for this challenge that I will take, is I am going to carry my journal with me. Of course, I got my journal, and I got colored pencils in here that I usually use to try to draw with. I can't draw and can't color that good, but anyway, it gives me something to do when I'm out there when I'm just sitting around. It's kind of like a comfort item. Plus, if something ever did happen to me as far as survival or anything, I kind of want to journal it. Plus, I can tear the pages out and kind of mark my trail with pages or with the paper. Okay, and that's it. And kind of looking forward to the next challenge and see how that goes. I'm really not familiar with the Pathfinder Schools Phase 1 class or anything like that. From what I've heard is Dave kind of teaches his classes under the premise of the old Army Common Task Test, and I can't swear to that, but that's what it sounds like. He gives you the task, teaches, and tests us. But I can't really and in between the teaching and the testing there is practice. But I can't swear to that. Like I say, I've never gone to any of the classes. I'm sure I never will. Just a little bit expensive for me. And anyway, I look forward to Cole Craven and Wyndham Woodcraft's next challenge in this Phase 1. Y'all take care, and I'll get this posted as quickly as possible. Any questions on the equipment I have sitting out here, just message me and I'll be glad to tell you what I have or what is the brand or anything. Y'all take care.